So boom, this is one time, right? Now, I mean, this when I was in prison. I believe I was in the medium by now. This ain't no level 5, but it definitely got some 5 layers of gates around it. So you know how that go. So I learned a valuable lesson on this day about backing people up. See, it's cool to when you in an environment like that, it's cool to get tribal. You know what I'm saying? If somebody look like you, to be protective over them, but sometimes you gotta read in between the lines. You see what I'm saying? So this is one of them days where I was not doing that, right? So peep it. A friend of mine had got into it with one of the Dominican dudes about something about some money owed from a store in prison. They got these things called stores. They're not really stores. They're just credit operations. Credit and usury operations. You go borrow something from somebody, a food item or a cosmetic item. I don't know. It all depends on what the person got. You go borrow something from them, and then you reorder back 2 of those things that you got from them, or the person will come to you with a list and say, yo, listen, this is the equivalent of 2 of those things. I need you to order me these. So somewhere along the lines, there was some type of miscommunication. And there was some older Boston dudes in the block. You know what I'm saying? Like in Springfield, where I'm from, certain dudes, certain dudes from certain blocks, man, you had older dudes that would show you the game. You know what I'm saying? Or if y'all was all from the same block, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they people would bring them in right, teach them about how to stay focused, how to hustle, how to get money. If you was a dude like me, you know what I'm saying? When my pops was in and out of getting locked up and trying to get his life together, and I was living from here to there to there, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really have all of that. So I had to learn every single thing on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Like trial and error type of action. So in this situation right here, there was a dispute over some money, and the older Boston dudes, you know what I'm saying, they felt like they kind of made it feel like, you know what I'm saying, the older homies that showed you the game. Now I was already in my mid-20s when this was happening, so I wasn't looking for no OGs or no older mans to show me the game. Sometimes, man, you just meet dudes that you got that type of respect for, and they carry themselves a certain type of way where you just know off of the rip, unless you a fucking dummy, you know off of the rip when you meet him, like, man, I gotta cut into this dude, man. Is this dude gonna show me some shit, or he gonna show me a way I ain't know before, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my man, Maine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, Dana. They seen the altercation going down and they brought it to my attention. Now, mind you, they didn't try to hype me up or tell me to go back this man up. What they did was they let me know something was going down, so I was aware of it because it was involving somebody from hometown. Remember, we not in hometown no more. We somewhere else. So I made aware of the situation. I go follow up on the situation. Now, mind you, I know the kid from back home. I know him for a while. Ain't nothing sweet about dude. You know what I'm saying? He definitely can handle his own, whether he had backup or not. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, our families go back so far that it's like, I can't just watch something go down, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So, bust it, right? I go follow up with him. He bring me up to speed on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I know the Dominican dudes too because they're basically in the cell next to my cell. You know what I'm saying? So they some alright dudes, man. I never seen them do nobody wrong. I seen him look out for people. I seen him work with people when shit wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes, man, my man Orlando, we called him O, you know what I'm saying? Good dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really a dispute between him and the kid from around my way. It's with one of his peoples. But the situation is causing so much attention that more of his people is coming up to the sitio. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, me being me, you know what I'm saying? Once these older Boston dudes brought it to my attention, I know they bringing it to my attention for a reason, because, yo, that's somebody from back home, and these dudes is over there getting deep. They did me a favor. You know what I'm saying? Because what if I'm over here playing cards, not paying attention, these dudes jump this dude or something? Not saying that I will be off P like that, but I'm just saying, you know, they made sure that wasn't the situation. Not saying that dude that was in the situation couldn't handle the situation itself, but shit could have got sticky. So, boom, right? Him and one of the Dominican dudes say they gonna go to Sell and Talk. So when they get in the Sell and Talk, you know, people, they speak passionately with energy, so it sounds like they yelling. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes that's how the motherfuckers talk when they mad. So I'm just watching. I'm not close, but I'm by the other tier. But I'm only watching this situation. You know what I'm saying? So I see one of the Dominican dudes walk by and push the cell door closed like this. You know what I'm saying? So automatically in my mind, like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this dude doing that for? Why would he lock this dude in that cell? So a side of me that a lot of people don't see all the time came out, because, you know what I'm saying? If I know it's on, and I know you're a threat to me and something's gonna happen, I'm ready, yo. That's just been me my whole life. I don't know where I learned that shit from. I feel like that shit's just in my DNA. You feel what I'm saying? Whoever my pops, I know some of my mom's side of my family, but whoever my father's uncles was and his fathers, I don't know what type of people they was, but yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes I'll be, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be knowing, like, yo, the Incredible Hulk is one fucking argument away. Damn, my lighter. So, boom, I walk over by the cell, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, I'm grilling niggas like this. Because I'm trying to remember who the fuck closed that door, then I'll peek in. Boom, so I'm outside the cell, pacing, I'm tight, because I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers been cool the whole time. Now there's all this, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but mind you, the dudes that's outside of it, I'm drilling these dudes down. I could have potentially turned it into more of a problem, right? So, they all like guarded the cell. You know what I'm saying? So then the arguing go from loud to down to down to, you know what I'm saying? I'm still outside of the cell. I'm still heated. I don't really know what's going on. I just seen some shit that I don't like, but this is politics, and there's a way to do things, and I'm not doing them right. You feel me? So, bust it, right? 5 minutes go by. Next thing you know, somebody yells something to the police. Police pop the door, so police know the door was locked. You know what I'm saying? They finish wrapping it up. He shakes his hand. They give each other a pound. Yo, no disrespect, da-da-da-da-da. They come out of the cell. Me and him go walking. I see the other dudes go talk to the dude that was in the cell. So I'm across the tier talking to my dude, trying to figure out what happened. We wrapped that conversation up, so I'm just sitting outside of my tier. Next thing you know, all these dudes is looking over at me like this. So I'm over there in my head like, okay. This how niggas want to play, right? Yo, this shit, I'm telling you, in my mind, I'm going in a downward spiral. I know where this shit about to go. Niggas, somebody going to the hospital, somebody going to segregation. This is where my mind is, where I'm preparing myself. You know? So, boom. For the next 3 days, it's like a real cold stare. It's quiet on the tier. I'm saying that my man O come holler at me like, yeah, bro, You know what I mean? I know you was backing your boy up, but yo, it's the way that you came in. You know what I'm saying? Me and him didn't really have a problem. We was hashing this shit out. Once we hashed it out, we was good, but my people was looking at you like you was the problem, even more than this dude. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? This is where I'm going with all of this shit, right? Before you go back somebody up, make sure you know what the fuck happened. Make sure you know what their intentions is. Make sure they understand what the consequences of that shit is. And make sure that if you go there to back them up, you, even if you there to wild out with them, don't give that impression. Just make the people there think you just showed up with him. You're just there to watch his back or whatever, because, you know what I'm saying? That day, he got an understanding with this other individual, and I gained a few enemies that I didn't have the day before. Just trying to look out for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it do get crazy. You know what I'm saying?